So it is Sunday evening in California, and I was just checking the market, and wow, many of the Asia markets are down 5%. Oil, by one count, was down 30%. The 10-year is now under zero point 0.5. I was nervous when it got below 1. Now the 30-year is below 1. The futures, which are pretty volatile, are down over 1,100. The Dow, S&P, NASDAQ futures, again, pretty volatile, are looking to follow Asia, which was 4 to 5% lower. Seems like this is going to get sketchy, right? But we've been talking about this for several weeks now. Hopefully you've gotten prepared and you've lightened up if you needed to, right? If you felt you were overexposed. Wow, I mean, tomorrow might be the day, right? I've been talking about it. The last couple of weeks have been kind of orderly. Given what I saw tonight, this might be fear. Oil scares me because that is historically, hey Richard, that's been historically something that can start wars, frankly. So that's scary. The 10-year, talk about a flight to safety. Shoot, the 30-year below 1%. These are scary, scary times. Not only for the rates, just the speed that this is happening. But again, it's going to be hard. I know, I'm an emotional guy. You're going to need to be calm, right? Your losses are only recognized when you sell. The economy, the world economy, is going to be slow. Q2 is going to suck. Frankly, March is going to suck. I think the US, we've just started to see this thing. Like, I hate using sports analogies, but it's the only way I can go. This is a baseball game, right, which is typically 9 innings. We might be in the first inning of this, right? We're at 500 cases, I think, the last time I saw. It's going to get worse, I think. And, you need to be doing what I've talked about. You need to be conserving cash, looking at your expenses, but also you should be getting ready to go shopping. This thing could be deep and short. It could be shallow and long. But trust me, if we can survive 9/11, where nearly 3,000 individuals were murdered, if we could survive the financial crisis, we can survive this virus. We've had some supply hiccups, and they're going to get worse. We've had demand hiccups. We are going to have significant earnings revision. I've been telling you that for a week now. It's going to happen. You have a choice. You get out now and you think it's going lower, or you put your seatbelt on and you ride it out. If you're going to ride it out, it might take all of 2021 to get back. But the American economy and the world economy is strong. It's interrelated. It can do crazy things. I never thought I would see $20 oil. I think we're going to $20 oil. That is unfortunately going to have ramifications in the U.S. economy. There will be oil workers out of work. If it takes us $45 to get oil out of the ground to the wellhead and $75 for fracking, guess what? At $20, we're not taking oil out of the ground. Russia and Saudi Arabia want to battle on who can produce the cheapest oil. Let them, right? We'll hold our reserves for later. That's it's scary, but there will be opportunities. Debt is going to be as cheap as it's ever been. There will be very, very good companies that get put on sale. But you got to remember, There's also too many companies that have balance sheets with too much debt, and they're going to let people go, the overhead go. This is going to cause job layoffs. Even if it's just furloughs, right? You got to go for 3 months and come back. It's, you know, demand's drying up. I live in the Silicon Valley, and I don't usually drive during commute hours, but I did that on Friday just to see. The freeways are half empty, half. Now, a lot of that's because most of the Silicon Valley companies, Facebook, I think, did it. Google, Salesforce said work from home Friday. So maybe that's some of it. But again, this is in consumer behavior is changing. What do I track on this channel all the time? Cost of capital, consumer behavior. Cost of capital is going to be as low. This will probably be the low of my lifetime. I frankly hope so. This is scary. But also consumer behavior is changing overnight. And I don't think it's over in the Bay Area. We're on the cusp of something. Yeah, look at that. Traffic in Seattle's way down. Amazon, Microsoft works from home. It's consumer behavior is changing. That means retail is going to be hit. Movie theaters are going to be hit. People are going to stay home. There's going to be upside. Netflix probably goes up. Amazon goes up. Costco goes up. Right? There's going to be winners and losers in this. But you got to watch out. The companies you're invested in are heavy debt. If they borrow debt to buy their own stock, man, they look foolish now. That was a poor use of capital. But again, I think next week's going to be scary. I think Monday is going to be scary. I'm going to probably wake up early to watch the opening. It's going to be scary. It may be one of those days I remember. I still remember watching when Bear Stearns collapsed and CNBC had the video of everybody walking out with their boxes. You don't forget days like that. I know where I was when 9/11 happened. It is scary. But again, American economy is strong. This isn't going to take us out. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together. There will be opportunities. There will be companies and individuals who chose to live the high life and have too much debt. I've been talking about it for months, that this thing was at the peak. I never would have seen this coming. It's a black swan. But you're going to have to take a deep breath. You need to look yourself in the mirror tonight if you're watching this and figure out where you want to be, because this is going to get worse before it gets better. But it will get better. It will get better. It might be August. It might be October. But this will get better. If you're looking for something to do, and you're interested in real estate, the only thing I can tell you to do is get my course, because you need to be doing your homework for the next 2 months. Do your homework, do your homework, do your homework. Focus on something other than the news. You don't need that. Go do your homework, because what you think's a deal in March or April might be a bad deal in August or September. There you go. There you go. Well, let's talk, Richard. We'll talk after this is over. So, in the end, this is it's going to be interesting. So, if you're doing real estate business, actually, Richard, just so you know, I'm buying a house tomorrow too. I'm not going to cancel the deal. I will be wiring the money at 9 a.m. So I'm still doing deals, but realize I saw this coming. I negotiated a price that works. I have multiple options for this property. It's being bought with cash, so no debt. So I'll fix it up and then put debt on it, which is really, 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 really cheap debt. So you can still do business. Just make sure they're great deals. Don't do good deals today. Do great deals today. But if you're new to this, if you're nervous, I suggest taking your mind off stuff and focus on the positives. You are going to have great opportunities in the near future, whether it's in the stock market or in the real estate market. There will be people that put stuff on sale because they need the money, right? They need the cash. So at the end of the day, I'm sorry, tomorrow is going to be rough. Tomorrow is going to be rough, and it might scare you. Yeah, Richard, I think that's exactly what I'm doing. So you and I are executing the same exact strategy. Congratulations. I'll call you after this and learn more about what you're doing. So at the end of the day, I just felt like I had to come and try to help. If I can be a calming influence anywhere, I wanted to do that. If you have friends that are stressed out, maybe send them this link. Hopefully, if you think it helped. I certainly don't want to scare anybody, but I do think tomorrow's going to be rough. I think next week's going to be rough. I wouldn't be shocked if the Fed came in and slashed rates again, even though they're going to meet the week after next. This is going to scare the bejesus out of the powers that be because American economy is grinding to a halt. Consumer behavior is changing and changing in a big way. Okay, so I'm going to go have some dinner, and you guys have a great, great day. Take care. Bye.